So it's mock draft time. Or should I say the revealing of what our mock drafts look like? How did our mock draft end up compared to what the Pittsburgh Steelers actually did? I thought this was a fun exercise here. We're going to do a little side-by-side comparison of the first round picks of me and Big G. What did Pittsburgh do? What did we say they were going to do? And so we're going to decide and take a look at what those things actually look like. So with the 21st pick overall in the draft, what did I say that we were going to take?
Derek Harmon.
And what did the Pittsburgh Steelers take?
Derek Harmon.
Oh. Sorry about that. That. So Big B said they were going to take Derek Harmon with the first pick, and they ended up taking Derek Harmon. I'm sorry. I must be a prophet. I'm a prophet. I apologize. What did Big B happen to say?
Trash.
What do you mean trash? Wait a minute.
I already know what I said.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
I think I said Kenneth Grant. I think I said Kenneth Grant. That's who I actually picked.
Correct. And it didn't Kenneth Grant. You said Emeka Ibuka.
Yeah, because I was, that's the bias. I'm gonna be honest. But look, he went before then. The guys that I thought.
Hey. That don't matter. That don't matter.
Facts. See, that's facts.
He did go before that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I can't move the goalposts. Emeka Ibuka went. Kenneth Grant went. I can't move the goalposts. I was wrong. Big B was right.
In the third pick, or in the third round, who did we say that we were going to take? Let's see, because I can't remember, to be honest with you.
The trade for DK Metcalf. That's what actually went down, was the trade for DK Metcalf. But
that was the second round pick. Well, nobody could have suspected that.
Yeah.
So after that.
So I said
Trey Henderson.
TreVeyon Henderson, and you said Caleb Johnson.
Who did the Steelers draft in the third round? Was it Caleb Johnson? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, am I plugged into what the Pittsburgh Steelers want? Am I plugged into what the Pittsburgh Steelers need? I'm just throwing it out there. People. Again, I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. What did Big G happen to say, though?
I said TreVeyon Henderson
didn't make it work.
No, he was gone. Once again, the guy that I wanted was gone. See, let me point this out. B, you've been hanging with a prophet. So you've been hanging with an eagle-eyed prophet for a minute. You've been hanging with a prophet, because I said some stuff that's actually happening. But with the picks, you called it right out. And this is why they need to get me and you over there as employees. They need to get us over there as employees, because we call them what they doing, bro. Big facts.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't want any praise, but I mean, look, Capricorn Steel, Nostradamus. I'm just throwing it out. These could be my new nicknames, people. These could be my new nicknames. Then look at Mr. Leonard Dodd. Now, don't be mad at me. I'm feeling him. So, don't look. All I am is a fan of the Steelers, man. That's all I am. I'm just a guy who I like to talk to the people out there and talk about Steelers football. That's all I am. If I happen to be right all the time, it's not my fault. I'm sorry. I promise. I'm sorry. I mean, somebody's got me right.
Right. From now on, it's Nostradamus and G-Stradamus.
I love it.
Nostradamus and G-Stradamus. The puppets. We're going to tell you what the Steelers going to do even before it happened. So run it.
I love it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what do we got next? Fourth round. Did I get it right again?
I don't know, man.
I mean, did I have possibly gotten it right again?
No, we both smoked this one.
Yeah, I said
we was on that ganja.
Chris Paul, Quincy Riley, Will Howard, and they actually went with Jack Sawyer. I mean, there was no way that anybody was getting Jack Sawyer. No way.
No.
First of all, I didn't think he'd be there, but I didn't think the Steelers needed him. So, okay. So we didn't get that one right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to the 5th round. I know we didn't get it right. But what did we say as far as the 5th round picks are concerned?
I was
Aaron
trash.
Lacey, Jamari
Yep.
Caldwell, Kyle
Yeah.
McCord,
Mm-mm.
and we ended up getting with Y.A. Black, which I think, first of all, I think the Y.A. Black pick is much better than what me and you could come up with.
Man, I'll take
So,
that all day and night. I'll take that all day and night. I'll take that pick. Hell, I'd have took him in the 4th. Why you
correct.
playing? Yep.
Correct. 6th round. What did we have? And I mean, the rest of these, I'm going to guarantee that we did not get these correct.
No.
Carson Bruner. I mean, and first of all, we didn't even have a 6th round pick, or we did, but we traded out of it. So we took
Correct.
it was in the 7th round. So Carson Bruner, I actually thought Price was there. Luke Kandra, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But B, I want to point this out. For most of the guys that we had slotted, those guys were gone. Like when we missed the
Yeah,
pick, those guys that we said, those players were already off the board.
correct.
So and we wasn't that far off because who would have known that certain guys would have dropped like Jack Sawyer, and then what guys would have been there available like Black, like Sawyer. There's no freaking heck. There's no way. B, even though you got Caleb Johnson right, bro, for him to slide to 83. Oh my God, we
Yeah, I didn't think there
stole the
was any chance
draft.
he was even going to be there.
Yeah, we stole it. So yeah,
Stole him in the 3rd
facts.
round. I'll take it. I'll
Yeah.
take it all day, all night.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we missed Will Howard on the graphic here. Our producer, too worried about trying to throw out a crazy question for us tonight, but that's okay. That's
No,
okay.
there you go. Yeah, he missed Will Howard. It's all right. We
Then
all
on the
good.
last pick, Dante Kent. We clearly nobody got that one right either.
Mm-mm.
But hey, look, everybody can't get them all right. Get it? But here's my thing. I like pulling this up and talking about it because how far off are we the guys that get paid big money to do this for a living? You know what I'm saying? On the ESPNs and the NFL networks, those guys don't freaking know either. So we don't know, they don't know, but I think it's fun to talk about it. I think it's fun to do mock drafts. I really do. And then to talk about it afterwards and just say, hey, man, we were way off. Or you know what? We got a couple of them right. It is what it is. It is what it is. But one thing about it is that I like that. First of all, I love the Steelers draft. I've said that. If y'all haven't seen the report card on Steelers Almighty on what I gave the Steelers draft, make sure you guys go check that out. Number one, but number two, I still believe it's either Caleb Johnson or Y.A. Black is the steal of the draft for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I believe that wholeheartedly because Derek Harmon can't be a steal. He was the first pick. I'm not saying he won't be the best player, but it's not a steal when you're the first pick. You're not stealing anybody there, especially where people thought he would get drafted. That's about right. But the others, I think we got to steal. And Will Howard too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we'll just see how much Will Howard actually plays.
Yeah.
But,
oh, yeah.
But I don't think that's just my opinion. And a lot of people are saying, well, what about Sawyer? And I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how much Sawyer even plays. I mean, when you're the 4th outside linebacker that's in the rotation, how much are you actually going to play? Unless somebody gets injured, but God forbid, hopefully that doesn't happen. So if it doesn't, how much is Sawyer even going to be out there? You know.
Well, B, I'll tell you this much, and I mean this. And this is a big if, but based on DK Metcalf being calculated with this draft, if Jack Sawyer hits, it's an A+.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say that, make this statement. If Jack Sawyer hits based on what everybody else, what we know they're gonna do, based on potential, and Sawyer hits, we're ready to insert the quarterback to make a run for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's really that serious based on the development with the offensive line, skill position, running back positions, what we've now beefed back up the defensive line, maybe insert the quarterback, get another younger, and we're ready to make a run. We are ready to make a run at that bowl. And that's, I feel 1,000 times better than I did last year going into the draft. Even though we had a great draft, I feel 1,000 times better because I see that the Steelers are actually have a plan in order to build the 53-man roster to insert the quarterback to win, bro.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. So
Mhm.
we got an opportunity. I think the Steelers, look, our schedule is not enough people are giving us credit for the rods. They say that we don't have talent. I actually believe the Steelers do have talent. It's just, is it going to play? It basically comes down to the line. If the Steelers'
Mhm.
offensive line is better, the Steelers are going to be good. It's
Mhm.
just that simple, people. Now,
Mhm.
is it going to be better is the big question. I'm
Mhm.
leaning into that throughout preseason. The
Mhm.
offensive line is the key to the Steelers season. I don't care who the running back is. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care about any of that stuff. I really don't.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong. I want the best quarterback. I want the best of everything. But it's the offensive line. If the
Mhm.
offensive line gives us average football play, average, the Steelers are going to be good. I'm just telling you right now. They
Mhm.
are. I didn't
Mhm.
say they have to be a top 10 offensive line. Give me 15. If the
Mhm.
Steelers line is the 15th best line in the league, the Steelers are going to be good.
Mhm.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, if they get a bunch of guys hurt, like 2 quarterbacks go down and stuff like that, you can't predict anything like that. So I'm not predicting that.
Mhm.
But if everything is status quo and the line plays average, not good, average, I'm
Mhm.
telling you, Big G, Steelers are going to have a good football team. They just are.
Yeah. Oh, I'm 100% with you. I've been saying all along, we get a top 10 line, we fighting in that AFC Championship game. If
Yeah.
12 comes into the building and signs, and we get a top 10 offensive line, we're in the AFC Championship game. Move over Kansas City, move over Baltimore, move over Buffalo, and make some room for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because that's how down bad we was with the offensive play last year, really for the last 2 years. Really, since Ben walked out the door. Freak, let me tell you the truth. Since Ben walked out the door, we haven't had an offense. This is the
Yeah.
first time in a long time we actually have an offense. So, yeah, a better offense with the defense have, yeah, run it. Run it, bro. Run it.
Oh, Alonzo Dunn with the super chat saying that Big B, the chat starting to find the Thunderbird and Ian J. Lord, what happened? Did I miss something in the chat? Is somebody going crazy? And I know Big Pun's on the Thunderbird, but he stays on. So he's fine. He can function. He's a functioning Thunderbird guy. But did somebody say something crazy that I missed? I apologize, man, because I usually don't miss. I usually don't miss.
I'm looking now, trying to see. You see, I'm looking all up in the
But
corner, like,
I
what's
just
going
think,
on?
Capricorn is right talking about Broderick Jones giving him nightmares. He needs to be average. I agree with Big Pun about Faetano. I don't know. I actually kind of do agree with that. Is that I think Broderick can be average. Faetano being healthy, we haven't even seen him be healthy. Like we've seen Broderick play average. His rookie year, he played actually above average at right tackle. So we've seen Broderick be average. We've seen that. We
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen Faetano be healthy. So,
Mm-mm.
Big Pun, you are 100% correct. Is
Mm-hmm.
that I'm with it. Is that yeah, we've seen Broderick be average. We haven't seen Roy be healthy. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, just think about this, people. Think about this for a second. Troy Faetanu comes in, plays great in training camp. They're like, yeah, he's better than Broderick at right tackle.
Facts.
Goes into the first preseason game, gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, well, damn, okay. Doesn't play. Misses out the first game of the year. Actually, first game of the year.
Till Denver.
Comes back,
Mm-hmm.
plays in the second game. Immediately, it's Broderick Jones' job.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately. Like, no, he's better than Broderick. We were going to start him anyway. And so he's taking the job right now.
Mm-hmm.
Plays pretty good in that game.
Mm-hmm.
First start, coming off an injury, plays pretty good in that football game. Then on a Friday practice, goes down for the year. Dislocated kneecap and just down for the year. And I'm like, well, damn, this guy can't stay
Mm-hmm.
healthy, which was part of his problem coming into the pros.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see him be healthy. We got to see him be healthy, man.
Yep. Got to
That's
get
my
some
thing, Big G.
and take them damn Jordan cleats off, both of y'all. If I catch another offensive tackle with some Jordan cleats, we're gonna be moving furniture around. You need to get you some offensive lineman cleats, man. Get them damn Jordans off, man. Pretty boys ain't on the offensive line. I need some bullies. Get you some offensive lineman cleats up there, bro. Get them damn Jordans off your feet.
Yeah. I mean, this is a good point saying that they rushed Faetano back early. He was supposed to sit, but we rushed him and dislocated his knee. I don't think that's necessarily the case. You don't dislocate somebody's knee from him being back. I think he just got hurt. I think he just got hurt again. Now, I don't agree, or I don't disagree that maybe they rushed him back, but I mean, I don't. We can say whatever we want. Dislocated his knee. I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think they rushed him back because they knew Broderick was terrible, and they saw that, and that's what they do in the pros. They rush guys back. They always do that. They always do that. So, but I agree. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the point in the program we are going to have the producer's question.
Lord have mercy.
If you guys are familiar, our producer, who's is responsible for all the cool graphics and the set and all the stuff that we have, he is live and comes out with a crazy producer question each and every week that we all start screaming about. So he's going to come up with it. Here we go.
Oh,
so you can wave this magic stick, no Diddy, and reverse one of these Steelers tragedies. Which one do you undo? Le'Veon Bell sits out 2018 season over a contract dispute. Antonio Brown off-field meltdown, locker room leaks, and eventual exit. Ryan Shazier devastating back injury while peaking on the field, or Ben Roethlisberger hanging on too long and dragging the Steelers down. I think that's an easy one to see.
Yeah, I'm 150%. I was going to be like, B, can I go first, please? C's easy. Because guess what? Ryan Shazier not hurt is the killer B era.
Correct.
We didn't have the defensive premise that we needed to win.
Correct.
You insert Ryan Shazier with that team, that run, it's C all day and night. Matter of fact, we getting a chip. With Shazier, we going to get a chip. The rest of it, it don't matter. But that Ryan Shazier hurt, bro. That hurt bad, bro. Hurt real. And that's why we swung the next year, traded up 10 spots to go for Devin Bush, and he was freaking horrible. So, yeah, that had just a ripple effect in Steelers lore forever because we lost our best player on defense and never was able to get a replacement for him, bro.
Correct. The guy was incredible in pass coverage, was a thumper. He was literally exactly what you wanted in a linebacker as a Steelers linebacker. He was exactly that. He came downhill and popped you. He was incredible in coverage. I mean, and we still haven't replaced him. We still have not replaced him. We're trying, but we still haven't been able to replace him. Now, even if you take away the injury, of him not being able to walk, let's just say he got hurt and kind of like the Ryan Watts situation where Ryan Watts had to retire from football, but he didn't have a spinal injury where he couldn't walk and was paralyzed. It's Ryan Shazier easy because of how good he was. Look, Antonio Brown, we got the best out of AB. After AB left Pittsburgh, he wasn't the same football player. You know what I'm saying? Like he was still okay, but he wasn't peak AB.
Yeah, facts.
Le'Veon Bell, you could probably say the same thing. Although if we have him in 2018, how good are we? Just think about that. Ben threw for 5,100 yards that year. So think about that. Is if we have Le'Veon Bell,
that's maybe close.
2018, Big G. Yeah. I don't know.
That makes it a little closer now. He's close. A is close to C, but C is still the number one. But A is close. A is close.
Oh man, like I said, it's C, but AB wasn't the same player. Le'Veon wasn't the same player once he left. Not to mention he had the worst representation in the history of the National Football League. And then Big Ben hanging on too long. I mean, don't get me wrong. Big Ben hanging on too long has set us back. We haven't been able to replace him. And that definitely set us back. That game we lost to the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs should have been Big Ben's last game. A lot of people think the year before Big Ben should have hung it up. But
Mm-hmm.
for sure, that game should have been his last year.
Yeah.
And he did, and it wasn't. And
Yeah.
we haven't been able to find a quarterback since then. And that's kind of the problem. So this is where we're at. So
Facts. Big facts, bro. Big facts. But you know what? I like this producer question. He told me, I seen him over in the live chat talking about, G, stop shaking your head, stop this and laughing at me. Because every week, bro, you be coming with some shenanigans, bro. But
shenanigans.
this week right here, yeah, I like this question, man. This is a good question. I'm with
It was.
Mhm.
It was a good question. Alonzo Dunn with some facts here talking about Bell was a bust once he left the Steelers. Yeah, he
Facts.
was.
He was
Yeah, he
trash.
was. He was trash.
Yeah, he
He was
wasn't no.
absolute trash after
He
he
was
left the
tire
Pittsburgh
fire.
Steelers.
He was tire
Yeah.
fired. He was horrible.
So
Get
a
him
lot
outta
of
here.
the skill position players are. A lot of the
Yeah.
skill positions, especially wide receivers.
Yeah.
Especially wide receivers.
Yeah,
So,
the only one that ever left it was a dog after he left was Plex. All the rest of them after they left, they was washed.
yeah.
Santonio was washed. I mean, I'll run
Yes.
down the list. When they left, they was washed. It was over. Plex, the
Yeah.
only one that played well after he left Pittsburgh.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. So, well, man, thank you guys, everybody, for being a part of the show tonight. Look, as you guys know, rookie minicamp is this week. So, or this weekend. So we're going to have live shows on after practice on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So make sure, or actually it's not Thursday, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So make sure you guys tune in. Whoa! We got a big super chat at the end of the day, Big G.
Ooh.
We appreciate you supporting the channel. 110 Shamir, Thunderbird. Oh, we're going to have to come up with a chant, man. Thunderbird. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
Thunderbird. Whoa.
Yeah.
We're going to have to find some Thunderbird. I don't know where we're going to find it.
Let's get some rehearsal. We got to get some rehearsal
man.
time, B. We got to get some rehearsal for like when somebody hits like that, we got to do that every show, man, from now on.
Yeah, we do.
We got to get our rehearsal down, get our ones and twos together.
We do. We got to figure it out, man. We got to figure it out. But we're going to be live this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday after practice, talking about what happened with rookie mini camp this year, man. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys again for showing up